Hey, I'm Keith Perhac, CEO of SegMetrics. I want to show you something we just built that honestly I'm pretty excited about. Multi-report tables. Look, we've all been here. You're trying to answer one business question, but the data you need is scattered across 3 different reports. You're tabbing back and forth, taking screenshots, building spreadsheets. It's a huge mess. So what multi-report tables lets you do is pull different data types into one view. The stuff that used to require multiple reports, it's now side by side in a single table. Let me show you how it works. Then we'll dig into some ways that you can actually use this. So I'm in a blank dashboard here. So we're going to start from scratch, and then we're going to drag in a multi-report table widget. All right, so let's resize that a little bit. And so you're seeing a standard table here. Products, channels, revenue, orders, customers, all the usual suspects. But notice these 2 columns, subscribers and revenue per order. These are pulling in from completely different reports. And so when we open up the widget settings, you'll see that the main report setup, the filters, dimensions, metrics, all the normal stuff. But when you scroll down to data columns, and here's where it starts to get interesting. Each of these is a separate report running on the same dimensions, but it has its own filters and metrics. They're independent queries that just line up by dimension to that original report. And so any of these things, you can rename them on the fly. You just edit it, save, and look here, the table updates. So let me show you where this actually starts getting useful. The reason this matters is that you can finally see related metrics together without that report juggling act. There's no more opening 5 tabs, screenshotting dashboards, trying to mentally connect the dots across different pages. When you're looking at the same dimension, whether it's a product, a channel, or a campaign, you can see every relevant data point right there, even if they normally live in completely different report types. So here's a real life example. Say you're running paid ads with the sales team. You want to see the initial leads, but you also want to see how many of the leads were actually sales qualified, and then how many of those actually booked a call, and how many of them actually turned into customers. And normally that's 3 or 4 different reports. But with this multi-report tables, you build that one table and that shows the full funnel by ad source. And now you can actually see for each of these steps what is actually driving not just clicks, but actual sales conversions. And one more thing, you can add calculated columns here as well. And so if you want to see data like revenue per order, well, that's just revenue divided by orders. And then with a calculated column with that formula, and then boom, that's right in your table. And this is super valuable when you need custom metrics that don't exist in standard reports. Forecasting, conversion rates between specific funnel stages, lifetime value calculations. If you can write the formula, you can add the column. And that's just a sneak peek at our multi-table report feature. If you have any questions or want to learn more, shoot us an email at support@segmetrics.io. And of course, if you want to test this with your own marketing data, grab a 14-day free trial. Jump on in, try it out, and I'll see you inside.